Two dozen?
2 eggs.
Yeah, I know. I'll try to grab it. Chicken? For the hamburgers.
This is just hamburgers?
We have not lost.
There's no going back! Alright guys, good morning. We are at GridLife. Yesterday we did get here on Thursday. We showed up pretty early, like afternoonish, and we got here like probably first 50 people. Justin's about to go out for his first session in about 20 minutes, so yesterday it rained pretty much all day. We couldn't really do anything. We were all just chilling in the trailer. Justin, you ready?
Fire me up, baby.
Fire you up. So like I said, it's been raining all day yesterday, so the track's been pretty much wet the whole time. So I did look at the weather, and apparently it's supposed to stop raining today about 1, so hopefully he gets... What's your last session, Justin?
5.
So he should get a dry session later today, but his first session's definitely gonna be a little wet.
It's gonna be just a little bit.
So I'm gonna actually go into one of the spectating spots, I believe on the hill. We might take the pit bike up there and get a few shots of Justin ripping, but right now we're setting up the GoPros, having a good time. Matt and I, and Justin honestly, all bought these things. Game changer, bro.
We got our mucks on, baby.
Game changer. Yeah, we were pretty cold last night. We all pretty much brought Vans, and they got wet within 10 minutes of setting up, so we all bought these shoes. I know I was planning on driving the EVO, but we ended up taking the Equinox. Thanks, Mom. Honestly, it was the better decision just because, like, it's kind of our car that we're using to get around all over the place. Right now, we would be taking the EVO to get groceries and taking it to get boots and socks and stuff, when it was just a better decision to take the Equinox. Just got done with his first session. Justin, got anything?
It was good, man.
This compared to the BMW?
Definitely a completely different car.
Yeah, for sure.
It feels a lot smaller when you're on the track than...
Are you more comfortable in this one or more comfortable in the BMW?
It was wet, so it's hard to determine.
Anything you want to work on next time, or you just like, was that just a chill session?
I was just chill. I just want it to be dry.
Yeah.
I want it to dry out.
It's not a bad first session though.
No.
It could have been wetter.
Dude, I got into it in third at like corner 7, dude, and it fucking just went right to limiter.
Really?
It just started spinning,
Oh, you just
dude,
spun?
and it just stayed sideways. I was like, all right, don't do that.
I got one message for you, all right? If you mess with any of them, you're gonna get the fist. Alright? My man's here got a mask. He don't play. He don't play. Alright? Alright? Just remember that. 2012, we're coming for you, Tony.
So Justin just got done with his second session, I believe it was. He made a few changes. He got back and he saw one bolt was missing, so we fixed that, and then we grinded down his hood because it was just scraping his wastegate. I'm swapping out my boots for Vans because it's finally starting to dry up, and there's actually a dry track out there, which is awesome for Justin. Drifting's about to start, so I'm gonna go get a few clips of that. So cool, dude. The 90s kind of like vibe. Oh, I love it.
I want to
get that mucky, bro. Oh, get that muck.
And we're clean.
And it's still muck free. Let me see it, Justin. you go, Kyle. With the 2 bolts we were missing and with grinding the hood, we also adjust the dampening on the front suspension all the way stiff to see if he noticed it and see if he sees any improvement. Matt, you got anything to say?
All I gotta say is that I got my mucks on still. We're good to go, baby.
Kyle and I rode the pig bike up. Kyle snuck a beer.
Cheers to that, baby. Some hard miles.
Solid spot though. We got the actual U-turn. So this is actually the spectating hill.
Friday here, HPDE at GridLife 2020 here, COVID-19 edition. We got Justin and Matt out there doing it right along. It's going fantastic right now, folks. We have just probably one of the best races. This is the first try race all day. We have, if you look over to your right, you have the green EVO coming in on right corner. We have Dalton.
We got a running doll.
So looking at a profile run, Justin shows he's a 20 shows here he enjoys dirt bikes on his free time. Also built his EVO over the course of about a couple of years.
And he's never written an English paper.
Alright, Matt just got done with the track. How was it?
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah?
I'm addicted.
It's addicting, right?
Yeah,
like right when you get out there, it's just like...
Yeah, first time around was like, alright, like, this is like kind of sketchy and like I'm kind of a little nervous and scared, but like, let's go more.
Yeah. Alright, Justin, 3rd session, how was it?
Yeah, it was awesome because it was dry.
Dry, yeah. I saw you ripping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was doing a couple of hiccups.
Oh, was it?
Like out of a couple of the corners.
You passed everyone.
I was gonna say, but it felt like we were moving. Yeah, I mean it's gripped up, dude. It didn't like squeal, nothing. But like I still don't know the limit of the tires, so that's a scary part.
That's fair. We may have an issue, so we found a little bit of oil on the head. Like it looks like it's seeping from the head, and we just found out that the radiator was kind of low. So there's a chance the head might have lifted. We're hoping not. So we're actually grabbing batteries for the torque wrench so we can actually test the torque of the head bolts and see if there's like if they're loose or anything, so we can diagnose from there. But a little bit of an issue. Hopefully we can resolve it by tomorrow. He already did miss his last session today. He has a whole nother day, and this is kind of just the beginning. So hopefully we can just resolve this issue and move on. I know you can barely see me, but we're about to start night drifting.
Yes, night drifting.
Night drifting type. I'll give you an update on the car once we get back to the trailer. I love how this sounds. This thing sounds so good. It sounds very, very good.
It's
How are you
reflecting
gonna fight me with no arms?
No, right now because it's reflecting off the sun. That's why you see it that way.
Chad and I have a bet. If that's not the moon, oh, that's for sure the moon.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
see,
dude,
look at that.
my
see?
bad, bro.
All right, off camera, Ty was really trash talking me, saying that was like
Not the moon.
not the moon.
So I lost.
Yeah,
Okay.
before the clip even started. See,
My-
all right, so real question is, what
the
made
real
you
question,
realize?
the real question is, how are you gonna fight me with no hands? I'm right, dude.
Bro, have you ever seen me coming at you? And then I'm coming at you like, wait for it, wait for it. Would you like a Coke?
Let her eat, dude.
We went to go to the gas station. I don't know if he told you this. And it started to get hot, so we brought it back here really quick. And there was like not a lot of coolant in there, but there was nothing really coming out the exhaust.
Are you gonna do the head studs or the hose bolts?
Oh, we should.
Yeah.
And we gotta watch the oil.
We drained the catch can and it filled up
Quite a bit.
half
Yeah.
of that of like solid oil.
We'll just be cautious with it and not do 7 hot laps in a row.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sloppy Joe's for dinner, thanks to Tammy. We all love you, Tammy. If you guys couldn't tell what I was fighting out there, this is what he was doing. Hey, his heated jacket died and he's really sad about it.
Very sad.
Look at Hey, Jed. I just feel like this is a good zone.
I'm gonna do like probably
Good
a couple
picture.
laps and get off. It's
family bonding.
It really is.
See how the camera runs?
All quiet and
It's
snuggle.
running good. It just I don't know why.
How many mistakes have I made today?
A lot.
Welcome to day 3, I believe it is. Justin's about to go out for a second session. Matt and I got coffee this morning, but made a few changes to the EVO, and now he's about to go out with Chad. Let's see what Chad has to say. Chad, you got any words?
Go fast or suck.
First lap, not bad for a first lap. He still has to get out there and warm up. Matt and I have been obsessing about this car, kind of. Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
It's sick.
It is sweet. The gussets are sweet, the engine.
It used a little bit of oil, and it's still pushing coolant. So
Did it get hot?
no. But will it cool down? Fill it up. Fill up with coolant.
Keep going.
It's gonna need a head
No,
gasket.
yeah, it's definitely. All right, so Justin, he was pushing coolant. Our thing is, we see this oil on his head gasket. These spark plugs look consistent, however, this one's really white. And then check these head bolts and see what they're looking like. Because if this one's dramatically loose, we might have to dive in something. But Justin already said he didn't want to replace the head gasket tonight. He's just going to try to get it through the weekend. This is Justin's third session. This is the session before he's about to take Tammy, his mother. How do you feel, Tam?
Go, Justin. You're cooking.
There he is. Tammy decided not to go, so I'm gonna actually head out with Justin for the last session today. It's a dry session, hopefully it goes well. We're done with today's sessions. Today's for dinner. What do we got, Justin? Tell me what we got.
You can't see for another 6 minutes.
Oh yeah, otherwise it's gonna ruin it.
We got some steaks.
A pea.
Pea? Oh, he missed it. He missed it.
Give me a pea. Good session. Justin had a few issues with the car. He had a head gasket issue that we kind of are going to work around and kind of just push through the weekend, because apparently Sunday, tomorrow is going to be all rainy, so we're not too worried about having like the best car. I think she really just wants to get Tam on the track. Tam's pretty nervous to actually go on the track. She's kind of shaking about it, but hopefully we can get on the track. It is a bit rainy, so it might be a better day. How was your day, Chad?
It was fantastic, man. I'm with my homies at the track.
So last session was rainy, and he's skipping the rest of his session, so we're just packing up, and it's really mucky, and I'll kind of catch you guys up once we get closer, but right now we're just packing up. Really good weekend, really rainy, obviously. We had a few sessions. We did get lucky enough to have a few sessions that were dry, and Justin really got to push his luck. We're thinking he ran around a 142, which is really, really good for his obviously second time driving, first time driving his car. But besides that, I feel like we did a really good job. He did have that little like head issue thing that we're gonna kind of tear apart when we get home. Not worry about it yet. He kind of finished out the session. Tammy did get a ride. He did take Tammy this morning, and she seemed like she was pretty calm. She did take a little helper. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hit that like button.
Hit that subscribe button.
And guess what? We out.
Ever get too far.